So 25 by 7 is also an integer because minus 25 represent value p, 7 represent value q. So now p and q both have integer depending upon which positive integer or negative integer. But let's take another example. Example is every whole number is a natural number? And the second is every rational number is an integer? So now move forward to the first part, whole number or natural number. We do not learn about the natural number, so we will discuss in that portion. Now the rational number, first of all, first part ka solution. Every whole number we will learn about the earlier, which starts from 0 until infinity. So 0 is also a whole number, but in natural number in natural number, those number which starts from 1, but in whole number we will consider 0 also, but in natural number we do not consider the 0 as a natural number. So now the first portion is false because whole number includes 0, but the natural number does not include 0, so it contradicts. So the answer is false. Now take the second example. Every rational number is an integer. First of all, what is a rational number? So you say those number which is written in the form of p by q, but q does not equal to 0. That number is rational number. And what is integer? You say there are two types of integer, positive integer as well as negative integer. But there is a certain limitations of integer. Let's take an example, a number line. If I write 0, there is a negative infinity, there is a positive infinity. But I write 1, I write 2, I write 3, I write 4 here. And here is also -1, -2, -3 and -4. But I do not write here 1 by 2, 3 by 4. If this means if any number is written in the form of fraction, fraction is not an integer. Fraction is not an integer, but the rational number is written in the form of fraction. Rational number is written in the form of fraction. So if I write 3 by 5, it's rational number because p represent 3 and q represent 5. But if I write 3 by 5 is an integer, it's false because integer only consider the natural numbers, not fraction. Integers does not include fraction. There is a note. Integers do not include fractions. So the second part answer is false. But if, let's take a third example. If I write every integer is a rational number, this answer is true. Why true? Let's take, if I write 4 by 5, 4 by 5 can be 4 by 5, no, 4 by 5 no. Let's take another example. Let's take a number which is let's take an example 4. Is the 4 is rational number? So after seeing the 4, we will discuss the rational number is p by q, but here the question says only 4, but we write the denominator number is 1, because after dividing 4 by 1, answer comes 4. So 4 represent p, q represent 1. Here is a rational number, and 4 is also an integer. So the all integers is a rational number, but all rational number is not an integer. So if I write a note, all integers is a rational number, but note number 1, note number 2, but all rational number is not an integer. Clear? Is it clear? Now move forward to our today's topic, that is LCM and HCF. Now LCM and HCF, first of all we will talk about the HCF portion, and later on we will discuss about the LCM portion. So now take a copy and write this in your notebook, which is written in this video. Factors. First of all, we will learn about the factors. What is factor? A number is said to be a factor of another number, means when we find the factor, we have a minimum 2 numbers, 1 number, 2 number. After first and second number, we will find the factors. Only 1 number we cannot find the factors. The basic criteria to find the factor is at least 2 number is given. So now forward, a number is said to be a factor of another number. It divides the other number exactly, means if I write here 16, now 16 is a factor of 2 and 4, because 2 8 is a 16 and 4 4 is a 16. So 16 is a factor of 2 and 4 also, because 2 stable and 4 stable, and there comes 16 also. The example is 2 and 3 are the factors of 6, because 6 tables, 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6. Clear? Now a common factor. Take about common factor. Common factor of 2 or more number, means common factor is also find between the 2 or more number, 2 or more number. It divides each of them exactly. That means if I write 9, 21, 36, 42, I have 4 numbers. In this question, I have 4 numbers: 9, 21, 36, 42. Both the 4 numbers are divisible in the 3's table. Take the example. 3 3s are 9, 3 7s are 21, 3 12s are 36, 3 14s are 42. So 3 is a common factor of both the four numbers. Number is 9, 21, 36, 42. Now, after clarity about the factors and common factor, now we will talk about the highest common factor. That means HCF. HCF will be calculated on the two or more number, again, which is common factor is calculated two or more number, and the factor is calculated on the two or more number also. HCF of two or more number is the greatest factor because the word says highest. So the HCF is calculated on the greatest factor which divides each of them exactly. Take an example. I have write in the question. If I write 24 or 36 and question says calculate the HCF of 24 and 36. The answer is 12. We will learn about how 12 is comes. But if 24 and 36, there is a common table which divides the 12, sorry, which divides both the numbers 12, but you say so 3 table also divides 24 and 36, but 3 and 24, 4 table also divide 24 and 36, 6 table also divide 24 and 36, 8 table also divide 24 and 36, and 12 table, but we take highest number because we find HCF, because highest number is our priority. So I take 12 is my answer. Clear? The greatest common measure is also the name of highest common factor, means HCF is written another name, that is greatest common factor, greatest common measure. Clear? Highest common factor, another name is greatest common measure. Now move forward to the method of finding HCF. How we calculate HCF? How we calculate HCF? There is a first method called prime factorization method, means PFM, prime factorization method. First of all, number are broken into prime factor. If the question if a question say find the HCF of 42, 70 and 126, and question say find the HCF of these three numbers, first we will factorize the number, means 42 we written as 2 into 3 into 7, 2 3s are 6, 6 7s are 42, 70 is written in 2 into 5 into 7. We will least common factor, जितना इसको कर सकते हो तोड़ सकते हो. How much you broke the number? You broken it 2 into 5 into 7, 126, 2 into 7 into 9. But if I write 2 into 7 into 9 is broken again into 3 into 3. If I write also this previous 2, I cannot replace 7, 3, 5 to another number. So now the HCF says common number. All three have 2 is a common. All three number 2 is a common number, and the 7 is also a common number. 7 is also a common number, and you say so 3 is also common, but 3 here and here, 3 does not belong to the second group, so now 3 is not included. So now 2 and 7 is my common factor. So now the answer is 14. Let's take another example. If I say find the HCF of 24 and 36. Earlier the example is this. So now the 24 is written as 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, and 8 3s are 24. And 36. 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Take an example. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, and 12 3s are 36. Now find the common. 2, again 2, and 3. So now the HCF is 2 into 2 into 3. That's come 12. And earlier See this, 24 and 36 have HCF is 12. Clear? Now we'll talk about the next factor. First is, this is called prime factorization method. Now the second method is division method. Which method? Division method. In division method, the greater is divided by the smaller number. The greater number is divided by the smaller number. Then the divisor is divided by the remainder. Let's take an example. Here I write the example. See this. Question says find out the HCF of 42, 70 and 84. I have the prime factorization method also, but if question say solve the HCF by division method, so we write this. How we write this? First of all, if I have the three numbers, more than two numbers, if question have more than two numbers, so now we will first consider two number. We will first solve the HCF between the first two number, and after solving the first two number HCF, we will find the third number's HCF with the second number HCF. Is it clear? Take an example. 70 and 42. Which is the smaller number and which is the higher? Smaller and which is the higher? This is a higher number and this is a smaller number. So now take 70 in the inner column and 42 in the outsider column, because we will divide the higher number with the smaller number. Now 42 is divided by 70 is 42 ones are 42. The remainder is 28. If the remainder is anything except 0, if the remainder comes anything number except 0, the division continues. 28 is the remainder, and now the 42 is written in the inner column. Now 28 ones are 28. Here comes 14. Remainder is something except 0. Now again 14 and 28 is written in the inner column. Now 14 2s are 28. Now remainder is 0. The HCF is over. Whenever the remainder is 0, the divisor is our HCF. 14 is the HCF of 42 and 70. The question does not end, because we will find only 42 and 70 HCF, that is 14, but I have to solve with 84 also. So now the 14 and 84, because 14 and 84, this is a higher number, this is a smaller number. Now higher number is written in the inner portion and smaller number is written in the outside portion. Now 14 6 are 84, it directly cancel and remainder comes 0. The 14 is our the final answer. Is it clear? Now HCF of decimal. Here comes a catch. Catch means there is a point. In previous two method, means in prime factorization method and division method, we see only a number, pure number, 1 2 3 17 19, but the question is in decimal form. So how we calculate the HCF of in the decimal form? So firstly take an example and see this. Here question says find out the HCF of 17.40, 0.45 and 15 point nothing. First of all, we will convert the decimal portion into a pure number. After seeing this, 17.40 point is given in after how many decimals? After 2 decimals. Here comes 2 decimal के बाद point है, इसके बाद नहीं है तो यहाँ पे हम 0 0 डाल सकते हैं. We will put 0 0 is as a after decimal. So now equivalent to, if I cancel the point, the number is 1740, 45 and 15. 17.40, 0.45, 15.00. I cancel all the points. So the number is 1740, 045, it's 45 and it's 1500. Now we will calculate the HCF. Answer is 15. You have to solve it in your homework portion. How the 15 comes? By both the methods, prime factorization method and division method. Clear? Done. If the answer comes 15, now 15 is not my answer because I have to convert the point portion. So now after how many numbers the decimal comes? 1, 2 and the decimal comes. Now 15's 1, 2 decimal lag jayega. Now answer is 0.15. Is it clear? Done. Let's come HCF of fraction. We will learn how to calculate HCF between two numbers, pure two numbers. We will learn about the decimal portions. Now we will talk about the fraction portion. How we calculate the HCF of fraction number. Here is a formula. HCF find out in the fraction form. Now the formula is HCF of numerator. Numerator means P. And LCM of denominator. Denominator means Q. In the rational number. Which is written in the P by Q. P is called numerator and Q is called denominator. So this portion is covered after we will learn about the LCM. Skip that portion, we will talk about this later. Now jump forward a multiple. So now if I talk about what we have learned, so we will learn here, alright, we will learn the HCF. HCF is calculated by the two methods, prime factorization method and division method. In the HCF we will learn about find out the HCF between two numbers, HCF between two and more numbers, HCF of fraction, HCF of decimal. Fraction we will talk about later because after in the fraction portion we will learn about the LCM, which is discussed in the later. So now we will talk about word that is multiple. What is multiple means? Multiple is a number. Multiple is a number which exactly divisible by the another number. That means 12 is a multiple of 3 because 3 is divisible divided 12. 3 4s are 12. It's a multiple. It means 12 is a multiple of 3. There's a more number, that sample le lo. 16 is a multiple of 4. 16 is a multiple of 8. 16 is a multiple of 2. etc. Now second portion is common multiple. Common multiple. A common multiple of two or more number which is exactly divisible by each of them means if I write 12 have a common multiple of 3 and 4 because 12 is 3 4s are 12. In 3's table 12 comes after 4 times and 4 tables after comes 3 times. In 2 table also 2 6 are 12 but 3 6 24 is a common multiple of 3 and 4 also. There is a soma common multiple. So now if I talk about 12 is a common multiple of 3 and 4, 24 is a common multiple of 3 and 4, 36 is a common multiple of 3 and 4. So now if I talk what is the LCM of these three numbers, that is 12 because this is a least number, 3 into 4. How we calculate? Let's talk about this. Calculation of LCM. Calculation of LCM. How we calculate the LCM? How we calculate the LCM? First, there is a prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. Here also prime factorization. 8, 12, 15. We will write 8 as 2 into 2 into 2. That means 2 to the power 3. Here is a catch. If I write a is a number and its power m, a is a number, its power m, into again a is a number, its power n. Again we write a is a number, its power p. Now the answer will be written as a to the power m plus n plus p. Important. So now here's 2 power 1, 2 power 1, 2 power 1. So now we will write as 2 power 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3. If I write 12, 2 into 2 into 3, 2 power 1, 2 power 1. Let's come 2 power 1 plus 1, 2 into 3. And 15 is right as 3 into 5. So now the LCM is the least common factor. Least common multiplier. So now in these three, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 2, but here now it's 2. Now how we calculate it? So take the number, we will take combinations between 3 numbers. Take a combination. 2 is a combination. Again 2 is a combination. This 3 is a combination. This 3 is a combination, and 2 is combination, and 5 is combination. The remaining portion is written as this. So how much 2? So first of all, 2 is combination, again 2 is a combination, again 3 is a combination, again 5 remain and 2 is remain. So how much 2 is there? There is a 3 2's into 5 into 3. The answer comes 120. How we calculate? 2 to the 4, 4 3 is 12, 12 5 is 60, and 62 is 120. Clear? Not clear? I will repeat twice. I will take common. We will take a group. There is a one group, there is a second group, there is a third group, and there is a fourth group. Clear? One group is written as 1, second group is written as 1, and 3 and 5 and 2. Is it clear? Is it clear? The LCM of between 3 numbers, more than 2 numbers, is written as this. Now the second method, which is most asked method in the examination, that is division by prime factorization method. Again same example, but in division method. First of all, in division method, number is written down in a line and separated by commas. I have written it. See this? Number is written in the line and separated by commas. Okay. Then they are divided by any prime number. Any prime number, which will exactly divide at least 2. Means I have to take a number which is the least number, and minimum these 3, out of these 3, 2 number is divisible by this number. So I will take 2. 2 is divisible by 8. Now 2 4s are 8, 2 6s are 12, and 2 cannot divide 15. So 15 is written exactly as 15. Is it clear? Now again the answer is 4 6 15. Again we have write 2 least number which is divided at least 2 of them. So I take again 2, because 2 to the 4, 2 3s are 6, and 2 cannot divide 15, so 15 is written as same. Now 2 3 5 is the remaining. Now I cannot take 2 because 2 is only divided 2. 3 and 15 cannot divide, so I take only 3. So 2 written as same as 2, 3 is written as 3 ones are 3, and 3 15s and 3 5s are 15. So now if the remaining portion is as form where two numbers cannot divided by any one number, so the LCM will be stopped, and the remaining answer is this 2, again this 2, this 3, and the remaining portion this 2 and this 5. The answer comes again 120. Is it clear? I cannot proceed further because I have take 2. The answer again 1 1 5. If I take 5, the answer is 1 1 1. Whenever the portion remainder comes from 1 1 1, LCM will be stopped. Again we have to write 2 and 5. Clear? Now the LCM of decimals. LCM of decimal. If I take the decimal number 0.6, 9.6, 0.36, the process of the HCF and LCM of the decimal number is same. First of all, we will convert into a proper number. If I remove the decimal portion, the number comes 0.60, 9.60, 0.36, because after two numbers, so I will put 0 here. The number is 60, 960 and 36, and LCM is 2880. It's of proportion by both the method, prime factorization method and division method. If whenever the answer is, and you come the answer is 2880, the required portion of the answer is 28.80, because after 2 the decimal portion comes. So after 2 we will done the decimal portion. Clear? You have to solve it in your homework portion 69, 60, 36 by both the method, prime factorization method and division method. The LCM portion is. Now we will talk about the LCM of fraction. This is nothing, this is opposite of HCF of fraction. In HCF of fraction, the formula is HCF of numerator divided by LCM of denominator. Now the formula of LCM is LCM of the HCF is written as LCM and the LCM is written as HCF. Clear? The LCM of numerator and LCM of denominator, we will take an example. Here comes, there is a 3 number. That number is called mixed fraction. Mixed fraction. How we solve the mixed fraction? 10 1 by 2. Mixed fraction is written in the form of A B by C. Now how to solve it? You have to write A into C and afterwards B will be added and divided by C. Take an example. 10 1 by 2. A into C. 10 into 2. 20. 20 plus 1. 21 by 2. So here is 21 by 2. 4 1 by 2. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 1. 9. 9 by 2. And 3 is written as 3 by 1. So now the LCM portion. The LCM of numerator. LCM of numerator portion means P portion. LCM of 3, 9, 21, and we will find HCF of 2, 1, 2. Now you have to solve the LCM of these 3 numbers. Answer is 63. Do yourself. And if I solve the HCF of 2, 1, 2, the answer comes 1. You have to solve it again. Do yourself. And the answer comes 63. Then LCM is 63. Is it clear? Now important note. There is an important point you have to remember in your exams. The product of two numbers is equal to the product of their LCM and HCF. This is a formula. This is a formula for examination point of view. Take example. Product of two numbers. Let's take an example. The two number is A and B. A and B, and A and B का product, A and B's product means multiplication. So now we will write A into B is equal to product of LCM and HCF equal to HCF into LCM of A and B. There is a formula. So take an example. The LCM of two number is 60. The HCF of two number is 3. If the one number is 15, and find the other number. There is a two number A and B. A is 15 given. B we will find out. LCM is given as 60. HCF is given as 3. Put the formula. A into B. A is 15. B is B. We will find the B. HCF is 3. LCM is 60. How we find it? 15 into B is equal to 16 3s are 63s are 180. For B, 180, 15 comes in the denominator portion and 15 cancel out the 180. How much time? 12 times. So the B is 12. B portion is 12. Here's the formula. How we write the formula? The formula is A into B is equal to HCF into LCM. We will find B. I will write HCF into LCM divided by A. Clear? So the LCM and HCF is over. Now what we have learned in this class, so I will brief guide you. We will learn about number system. We will learn about the even number, odd number, prime number, whole number, integers, rational number and natural number. Number line we will discuss. We will learn about LCM. We will learn HCF. In HCF portion, how we calculate? There is a two method, prime factorization method and division method. In LCM also there is a two, prime factorization method and division method. We will learn the HCF of two numbers, two or more numbers, decimal portion, and fourth is fraction portion. In HCF, in LCM, we will learn LCM of two number, LCM of two and more number, LCM of decimal, and LCM of fractions. So now we will complete end of LCM and HCF. I hope you will cover this, and the homework portion I will write in the bottom. Homework. You will find the LCM. First question 12, 28. Second question 13, 19, 27, 39. Third 0.96, 0.28 and 18.00. Question number second, you will find HCF, both method, prime factorization method and division method. First, same question 12, 28. Same question 13, 19, 27, 39. And the third is the same portion 0.96, 0.28 and 18.00. I hope you solve it and WhatsApp me. Thank you.